What's up, guys? Welcome to your 10 minutes of stretching workout. So glad you're here with me today. We're gonna take 10 minutes and just do some gentle stretching. We're not gonna get too hot and heavy. We're just gonna appreciate our bodies today and stretch them out a little bit. Give them some love that they deserve. All right, we're gonna start with some sun salutations. So meet me at the top of your mat and let's stand up nice and tall, feet grounded, toes wide. Let's just enjoy this moment. Really wiggle those piggies. Let them feel grounded. Drive your heels in, stretch those legs, engage those quads, stand up tall, elongate that spine, and let's take a nice big inhale up. Hands come up overhead, and exhale it down. Bring your hands to heart center. Nice and easy. All gentle loving going on right now. Inhale it up, exhale it down. And really be engaged in this. So when you're inhaling, really stretch those arms out and reach up towards the sky. Elongate that spine and then exhale it down. Let that rib cage pull down and belly button pull in towards your spine. All right, now we're gonna go into our sun salutation. As best as I can do it, I am not a yogi, but we're gonna do our best. Let's come into a swan dive. We're gonna fake it till we make it. And we're gonna hover over our legs. We're just gonna let our head drop. Nice forward bend, and then we're gonna come up halfway, hands to your shins or your knees. Nice flat back, inhale, and then exhale it back down. And then let's just come all the way back up to standing. So we did a little half sun salutation there. Reach your arms up overhead and exhale it down. We just want to get the body warmed up before we go into anything else. All right, nice big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down into that forward bend. Let your head hang and then come up halfway. Little inhale and then exhale it down. Now let's bring our hands to the floor. Slight bend in your knees. Take that right leg, send it back into, just send it back there into nothing. We're gonna enjoy this high lunge right here. I always find that oftentimes these sun salutations go really fast and I'm like, wait, I just wanna sit here for like a couple breaths. So I like to do this nice high lunge right here. Hands on the floor, looking up, chest open, and then lift your hips up a little bit and bring that left foot back. So now we're in a plank position. And we are going to bring our knees down and we're gonna slowly lower our bodies all the way to the floor. And then we're gonna press our chest up off the floor, press that pelvis into the ground, and then let's come back down. Tuck our toes underneath, come back to table pose, and then lift those hips up and come into your downward facing dog. And right here, I like to take a couple seconds and pedal the feet. So you want those hips up, heels down. And guys, I don't know if that was a perfect sun salutation, but we're doing our best here. We're gonna take this right leg and we're gonna bring it back up to the front in between our hands. Scooch it up there if you have to. And again, let those hips drop, look up, open that heart, and enjoy this nice high lunge. I know my inner thighs really appreciate it right now. Good, and then lift those hips up just a little bit and allow space for that left leg to come and meet the right one at the top of your mat. Hang out right here in that forward bend. Let that head hang. Try to release everything in your upper body. You can have a slight bend in your knees if it's too intense, the stretch that you're feeling in the back of your legs. And then slowly roll it up. Nice big inhale, hands come up. And exhale, it down. All right, let's do that one again. We're gonna go a little faster this time. My version of a sun salutation. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Swan dive down, come up halfway, exhale it back down. Hands to the floor, left leg back this time. Take a nice little breath right here. Enjoy that nice wide lunge. And then send the right leg back. And then slowly lower all the way to the floor. And then press the chest up off the floor. Mini cobra, and then come back down. Tuck your toes underneath, lift up off the floor into downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. And then we're gonna bring that right leg forward. Nice high lunge. I think I brought the wrong leg forward, but that's okay. We're going rogue. This is rogue yoga. Lift those hips up, bring that other foot to the front. Stay in that forward bend. And slowly roll it up. And bring the hands up overhead, exhale it down. All right, from here we're gonna go into a psoas lunge. So let's do a nice big inhale. Swan dive it down. Come up halfway. Nice flat back, exhale it down. All right, right leg back. And then from here, I want you to drop that right knee on the floor. Untuck those toes and lift yourself up. So you're in a nice straight lunge. You're not really leaning forward. You're more on top of yourself. And from here, I want you to tuck that tailbone underneath. So you're actually lifting those hips back, almost like you're tipping a bucket and the water's pouring out from the back. You're gonna feel a stretch in the front of that right leg. So just tip that tailbone underneath. And then if you can, lift that right arm up overhead. If you want to hold on to something, if you happen to have anything nearby, go ahead, go for it. If not, just trust your balance and reach that right arm up overhead while tucking that tailbone underneath, and slowly look up if you can. And breathe. Nice and easy. Good, release that right arm down. Come forward, bring both palms to the floor. Lift tuck those back toes, lift that right knee, and send the left leg back so we're in a nice plank position. And then up to downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So when you're ready, bring that left foot all the way forward in between both hands. Scooch it up there if you have to. I'm sorry. Right leg, right leg. Right leg comes forward. Drop that left knee, untuck those left toes, and bring yourself up. All right. So from here, we're gonna do the same thing. Tuck that tailbone underneath. Tip that bucket backwards so the water's pouring out behind you. And if you're ready, lift that left arm up overhead. And gently, 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 if you can, twist and look up. And you're gonna feel a great stretch on the left side of that body. Hold it, breathe. And exhale it down. Bring your hands to the floor, untuck those back toes, lift that left knee, bring that right foot back so you're in plank position. And from here, we're gonna drop those knees. Big toes together, knees wide. Send those hips back. Extend those arms forward. If you want, come up onto your fingertips and drop that head. So you're sending those hips back, fingertips, and dropping the head, and breathing. Good. Let's come back up to table pose. So wrists right below shoulders, knees below hips. We're gonna come into pigeon, one of my favorite moves. So bring that right knee up to that right wrist. Scooch that foot out from underneath you. Bring it to the other side of the mat. Walk that left foot back. Hear all those cracks and kinks. Get them out of the system. And then drop those hips. Now mine is hovering well above the mat, which is okay. Just means I'm super tight. And if you want, you can come down to your forearms if that is within your capacity. And just send those hips back. Little adjustments, and whenever you feel like a lot of tension, that's usually the spot I find when I'm in this position, like, oh yeah, that's the piece I want to stretch out. So just try to relax everything. I'm recording, please relax everything. Kids are home today. Relax everything. And take a deep breath. Oh, they have so much energy, these children. All right, let's walk our hands underneath us. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, and send that right leg back into plank, and then come up into downward facing dog. Good. All right, guys, let's come back to plank. Drop those knees into table pose. Let's slide our left knee up to our left wrist. Scooch that foot out from underneath and walk that right leg behind us. Good. Let's stand up nice and tall. Open up that chest. Come up onto your fingertips. And then if you want, exhale it down. Come to those forearms. You can even lay your head all the way on the ground. if that works for you. If not, just stay wherever feels good. This is all about feeling good. This is not about pushing and prodding and discomfort. This is like our time to like, yay, appreciate our bodies. And just breathe, let your belly hang and try to release tension everywhere you feel it. And breathe. Good, let's slowly walk our hands, place them underneath our shoulders, push up. And if you want, you can roll back onto your bum and sit with your legs crossed, sitting up nice and tall. Guys, that's it, that was 10 minutes. I mean, just like that. That went by super fast. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's close it out with a nice big inhale, shall we? Inhale it up. And exhale it down. And there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for taking the time to take care of your body and stretching it out. It really deserves it and it truly appreciates it. So thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow.